Am I the only one who is sick and tired of being told to pick up my trash when we have plenty of janitors who are paid to do it for us?
Am I the only one who is sick and tired of being told to pick up my garbage? I mean, whew. It really sort of tells you all that you need to know, that people actually like this guy. It really tells you the state of education, the state of people's ability to judge character, that this guy has any power whatsoever in America. This guy is a walking salamander. If he doesn't give you the creeps, then you really need to adjust your creep meter, because this guy is freaking creepy. I don't know what else to say. He gives me a visceral response every time I see him, and he's really not worth interviewing, so I really wish that the news programs would stop giving him a platform, because he's not there to give any information. He's there to own the libs. He's there to throw a wrench into normal discourse. He's there to be a dick. He's there to be a dick, and he's really good at it, so let's just not give him the space to do that. We can read whatever he has to say. You'll already get an icky feeling from just reading his words, let alone looking at him. You don't need to do that, okay? Clearly, all the way back to when he had hair, he was already a colossal schneedel. He's not changed. He's just gotten to be more of a schneedel. And unfortunately, I think he's reproduced, which is very, very scary. Yeah. So it's really a wonder that anybody out there is willing to humiliate themselves by standing up for anyone in this administration, but in particular this guy. I mean, come on. And let's be honest, Orangina would never in a million years be somebody who would have been friends with the Salamander. It just wouldn't have happened. I mean, Orangina would have been making fun of Salamander. Salamander would have been the target of Orangina's bullying. We all know this. And Salamander would have taken all that bullying, and he would have internalized it, and he would have made it into more revenge fantasies, and he would have vowed one day to get back at Orangina for it. So, let's not pretend that these two are two peas in a pod. They're using each other. They're using each other to do dastardly things. They're both disgusting for different reasons. But let's not pretend that Orangina has any respect for Salamander. Orangina thinks Salamander is disgusting too. And frankly, Salamander thinks Orangina is disgusting as well. So, it's a nice little arrangement. But let's not tease ourselves that these two have mutual respect. I don't think there's any mutual respect whatsoever in the administration, frankly. I don't think they actually have any normal relationships. I think every single relationship among those people is transactional and unfulfilling. I'm sorry, that's my assessment. But you know what's amazing to me is that Republicans and MAGAs in particular act like they are the everyman. They're the dude who you could just go have a beer with. Well, do you really picture yourself going and having a beer with Salamander? I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, maybe a glass of blood in some dungeon somewhere. I don't know. It's just very, very strange, some of the matches that the everyday MAGAs have hooked up with, because they just don't feel like a match. They really don't. And somehow they've been convinced that these salamanders and nasty, dastardly people are out for the MAGA's best interests. They're not. They're using you, and they've done a pretty good job at it. You've been used. They're going to continue to use you. Anywho, just want to give you some thoughts on the Salamander. Hope you're having a good day. Love ya.